there's certainly a lot of criminals out there that are hacking other people's stuff and causing problems. That's not really what I'm doing or what I'm interested in doing. I think that the important part about hackers is that they're able to think about things differently and interact with the world differently, and partly that just means looking for puzzles to solve and figuring out how to get good at that. And security problems are sort of one class of puzzles that get really interesting because you have a really clear metrics for when you've broken something. And so what I'm interested in though is taking the mindset that computer hackers have and applying that to other kinds of problems besides security problems. And for us in the lab, that's working out really well. And I think for society in general, it would be good to take some of the hackers and get them out of the computer security department and put them back in product development. Well, the nice part is that with the hackers, they're just not reading the instruction manual. They're not just interacting with things the way that the way that they're prescribed to. The example I used last night is, if you get a new gadget and show it to your friends or your mom or something, they might ask you, well, what does this do? And you can easily explain, it's a phone. They understand, okay, it's a phone, I got it. But when you give the same gadget to a hacker, the question will be different. The question will be, what can I make this do? And hackers will take it apart. They'll take out all the screws. They'll break it into a lot of little pieces. But then they'll figure out what you can build from all those little pieces. What is it that can be made from the components? And that discovery process of figuring out what's possible is where all your new technologies come from. That's the scientific method applied to technologies. That's fundamental to invention, it's fundamental to innovation, it's fundamental to figuring out the next generation of what's possible. And you can't skip that step. If you skip that step, then what you get is the same thing you got last year. And so you need people who are good at discovering new things and discovering what's possible. And so what I'm saying about hackers is that they're kind of optimized for that. They're not interested in doing the same thing twice. They're not good at all the things that other people are, following the rules, and they're not good at following the protocol, and they're not good at quality assurance or testing or doing anything predictable. They're really good at doing unpredictable things. And so we should optimize for that and take advantage of it.